Christopher Columbus, an Italian navigator and explorer, is often credited with discovering the Americas, though his journey marked the beginning of centuries of exploration and colonization rather than an immediate or direct discovery of the United States. His expeditions, sponsored by Spain, were pivotal in opening the New World to European powers, leading to significant and transformative changes in global history. Columbus embarked on his first voyage on August 3, 1492, with 3 ships, the Niña, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. His goal was to find a westward route to Asia, aiming to establish a more direct trade path for valuable commodities such as spices and silk. On October 12, 1492, after over 2 months at sea, Columbus and his crew sighted land. They landed on an island in the Bahamas, which Columbus named San Salvador. Believing he had reached the outskirts of Asia, Columbus referred to the native inhabitants as Indians, a term that would persist in various forms throughout history. Columbus made 4 voyages to the New World between 1492 and 1504, exploring parts of the Caribbean, including present-day Haiti, the Dominican Republic, Cuba, and the coasts of Central and South America. While he never set foot on the mainland of what is now the United States, his expeditions opened the floodgates for European exploration and colonization. The news of Columbus's findings quickly spread throughout Europe, leading to increased interest and competition among European powers to explore and claim new territories. Spain, Portugal, England, France, and the Netherlands all launched expeditions to the New World, driven by the promise of wealth, resources, and territorial expansion. The arrival of Europeans had devastating effects on the indigenous populations of the Americas. The introduction of diseases such as smallpox, measles, and influenza to which the native populations had no immunity resulted in catastrophic mortality rates. It is estimated that millions of indigenous people perished due to these diseases. Additionally, the European colonizers often exploited and enslaved the native peoples. Columbus himself participated in the enslavement and harsh treatment of indigenous people, setting a precedent for future colonizers. The encomienda system established by the Spanish crown further institutionalized the exploitation of native labor, fundamentally altering the social and economic structures of the indigenous societies. One of the most significant outcomes of Columbus's voyages was the beginning of the Columbian Exchange, a massive and widespread exchange of plants, animals, cultures, human populations, technology, and ideas between the Americas and the Old World. This exchange had profound and lasting impacts on both sides of the Atlantic. From the Americas, crops such as potatoes, tomatoes, maize, and cocoa were introduced to Europe, Asia, and Africa, significantly affecting global diets and agriculture. Conversely, Europeans brought wheat, sugar, coffee, horses, cattle, and pigs to the New World. These exchanges transformed lifestyles, economies, and environments across continents. Although Columbus did not discover the United States, his voyages indirectly set the stage for future exploration and colonization of the North American continent. The Spanish established settlements in what is now Florida and the southwestern United States, while other European powers began to explore and colonize the eastern seaboard and interior regions. While he is often celebrated for his role in opening up the New World to European exploration, the subsequent consequences for indigenous peoples and the environment are subjects of significant historical debate and reassessment. The narratives of discovery and conquest are increasingly scrutinized for their ethical and human cost, leading to a more nuanced understanding of Columbus's impact on world history. Christopher Columbus's voyages were a pivotal moment in history, marking the beginning of a new era of exploration, colonization, and cultural exchange. While his discovery did not directly lead to the founding of the United States, it initiated a chain of events that profoundly shaped the development of the modern world. The effects of his journeys continue to be felt today, reminding us of the interconnected and often tumultuous history that has shaped our contemporary global society.